Well, in the world, boys, boy, Big Low Country. For everybody that don't know me, my name is Big Low Country. I'm just an old country boy, former football coach that loves to sit around and talk about sports. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're here with us, and we definitely and greatly appreciate it. First of all, if you're watching the show after we go live already, make sure you put a "What in the World" bow in the comments. Also, make sure that you share the channel with your friends and family. It's that time. What did Lizzo say? It's about that time. Is that what Lizzo said?
About
Yeah,
damn
that's what
time.
she's.
Oh,
That's
okay,
what she
okay,
said.
okay, okay. I got you.
Oh
And by
man,
that time for the NFC South Roundtable, fellas, y'all want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I got it. Rashad PNP, one half of PNP Panther Nation podcast. We in the building representing the Carolina Panthers.
look at him hiding already. I'm Dave, the other half of PNP, HBCU connoisseur, hip hop head, and dire Panthers fan right now.
Hey, it's your boy Big Game James, one half of Big Game Sports Buzz, and the host of Big Game's Pewter Perspective. Fire the cannons, all things Tampa Bay Buccaneers, baby.
You already know what time it is. And my name is Big Low Country, as you heard previously. And if you know something different about me, you might see that my teeth are shining a little bit.
Is that foil?
It's definitely foil.
Nah, that ain't foil, ball.
Is that Winter's gum wrapper?
Nah.
I think that's what that is.
Nah,
Bro,
bro, that ain't
bro, I'm
foil,
old
ball.
enough to know the tricks.
That's that white gold, bro. Yeah, you see, my teeth shining. I said, you know what? I'm gonna be smiling so much this season. I might as well just go ahead and give everybody something to look at. So,
I,
you know,
I have an honest question with you, man. Did you smile on Sunday?
I smiled just as much as you did.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Dave, you can't. It's the messenger, bro. It was funny, but you can't.
Hey,
say that,
look,
bro.
look.
You
If I
can't
gotta
be the
sit
one
here,
to say that.
if I gotta sit here, the fades are coming. If I gotta sit here, the fades are coming. I'm sorry. If I gotta sit here, the fades are coming. I'm sorry.
Man. And shouts out to our homeboy Big Q. He's running a little bit late, but he said that he would be here in a few minutes. So for all the New Orleans Saints fans, trust me, your boy gonna be here. So I mean, look at here, man. We didn't get a chance to get together last week because everybody was tied up. But Rashad, Dave, like, could y'all kind of let us know what y'all did in the off season and moving forward? How y'all feeling?
Can I say it?
Yeah, go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, go ahead and say it.
We ain't do anything, man. We the same
What?
old Panthers that showed up week
Oh,
one
hold
last
on
year.
now.
Like we
Hold on.
this is what, and by the way, this is what happens when we wait a week after we see what the heck we look like.
We start shedding Panthers gear. Once it starts getting ugly, we start shedding layers, bro. The Panthers gear starts coming off.
Shedding layers.
One layer at a time. Like you used to say, Billy, we about to get naked out this mug. It's ugly in these streets.
Wait a minute. What did your boy K Dot said in that song? Reincarnation.
Reincarnated.
Not so who I am and who I used to or who I've been. I'm shedding skin. That's where y'all at right now.
So to answer your question, on paper we thought things were getting better. We drafted T-Mac. T-Mac, I mean, if you want to bring put a spotlight on something positive, I think we got us one with him. Yes. Very good rookie week one. He's as good as advertised. We had the same offensive line constructed, except for Corbett. Corbett coming off of IR last year, and we replaced Cade Mays. Still have Cade Mays on the roster. Closed well. Not sure why we decided to give the starting center role back to Corbett, but it showed. But basically the same group offensively. It added Rico Dowdle, and just it looks a mess, bro. Like defensively, you get Derek Brown back, you add Turk Wharton, some solid additions on paper. Trevon Merrick, safety, solid additions on paper. Like, everything looked good on paper. We thought until we got to Sunday in week one, and it just looked like the same old Panthers. We gave up another 200-yard rushing game. That's the 7th consecutive 200-yard rushing game we've given up going back to last season. Offense couldn't get much going. Yeah, we couldn't get much going on the offense. The timing thing. We got guys that can't get 2 feet in. They got 5 yards to get 2 feet in bounds, and they can't get 2 feet in. You got our head coach talking about this is not a joke, and I wish I might have to turn into Mickey Loomis soon. I might have to start doing Canales at press conference renditions, because no lie, we got the guy talking about fundamentals of tackling in the press conference today, talking about tackling drills. Bro, that's where the Panthers are. We're talking about basics and fundamentals, and it's year 2 of a system where you should have picked up where you left off from, and it ain't looking good for the Carolina Panthers.
I want to pivot because we have somebody on this panel that played in the National Football League with one of the greatest coaches of all time. So I have a question for you. And listen, I have a question for you.
Keep it a bean too.
No, I want to know. Rashad probably knows what I'm going to ask, but he might not. I want to know, what was the approach for Tony Dungy in the preseason?
Oh, this is going to get juicy.
Well,
it's about to get ugly.
Man, it's crazy because I had a conversation with Virgil Green, who played with the Denver Broncos he played over 10 years in the NFL. And he was like, James, you played real football. He said, you came in a couple years before I did where they changed it. He said, the way they changed football made my career long. Coach Dungy's era and the way he approached practice, these guys that play now couldn't handle it, because in the 17-week season, we were in full pads. 12 weeks out the year. He wasn't playing no games. We was hitting all the time, always getting after it. We had real tour days. It wasn't like we had full pads, and then in the afternoon we had helmet shoulder pads, and then we might come back to a nighttime walkthrough with just a helmet. But Coach Dungy's approach was, you get better in the preseason and practice by playing your guys and getting after it, and then get the breaks throughout. And then by the time that kickoff comes, it looks, it's where it needs to be in its polish. But you look at it nowadays, man, that first week kickoff, and football is ugly as hell the first week, because everybody on the sideline with a goddamn ball cap on, chewing sunflower seeds and just clapping their hands, watching people they know that's not going to make the roster play the game.
So what I heard was Tony Dungy, a well-renowned coach, won a Super Bowl, had some really good teams with the Bucs and the Colts. He played his guys in the preseason.
He did. Straight up, no lies.
Played his guys. Because there was a time where in the preseason, the third game used to be the one, because you would play your starters through the third quarter.
We call that the dress rehearsal. The third game of the preseason was always your dress rehearsal, to where your starters knew they would get the first half and then the first series of the second half, and then they'd be done for the rest of the night, and then they're not going to play maybe that fourth preseason game. That fourth preseason game was that nut crunch time that the guys that's fighting to make that 53-man roster. That's exactly what it was. And that's how Coach Dungy did it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I just wanted to put that out there, because I want, you played in the league, and you played in the league in a different era than where these guys are playing in the league now. So you would have a different perspective on what that preseason expectation is back then. I think there's still coaches who take it seriously. Oh God.
So we did, but we allowed our coordinators that don't call plays in the regular season to call plays the first 2 games. And then in the third game, when Canales was calling plays, the guys didn't play. So you come into week 1 and
it's new for everybody.
Even though, now granted, Canales was there last year, but my thing has always been like, look, man, you still got to do the script. Like, you got to roll with the script. You got to make it look like it's a game. And then we didn't even play that many series with the starters throughout the preseason. We probably only played 2-3 series.
My thing is this: I feel like I get it. Like, you come out rusty, it look ugly, but this is year 2 of the system, bro. Like, we should not, with year 2 of the system, you shouldn't be having the calls come in late, like little stuff like that, bro. Like, bro, you should have year 2. You should be at least, bro. Trevor Lawrence, they had Liam Duval, dude, and they firing on all cylinders. And they didn't have the issues. They didn't have none of those issues that we have. And so I feel like this is what I said on the show yesterday. I feel like we are giving, and I understand what you're saying with the preseason. I feel like it's a convenient excuse. There's some of the stuff we should not be seeing, especially offensively coming into year 2. I just feel like some of the stuff is inexcusable, bro. And I'm not going to allow them dudes just to make up.
But it goes back to what I said last night as well. I'm like, when I was talking about Andy Reid, I was like, Tony Dungy was the coach for the Bucs for numerous years. Yeah. He didn't change his rhythm when it came to that. And same goes for somebody like an Andy Reid or John Harbaugh. They didn't change what they normally would do because of the routine. I just think that more and more coaches don't think the preseason matters as much. Like we always used to joke when we were younger that the preseason don't matter, the records don't matter. But I think when it comes to being ready for week 1, I think it matters a lot. There's a lot of things that come out of those games.
So we don't want to hijack this and make this a P&P show, but because we did the spiel last night. So let's talk about some positive stuff, bro.
What Rashad? And first of all, before we move forward, Big Q, what's going on with you, bro?
Can't hear you.
Q, what's good, bro?
How y'all doing, brothers?
Good.
Doing good, man.
Good. Glad you're here.
Is my sound coming through okay, brothers? I'm kind of on the move right now, so I hope I'm all right.
Yeah, you good, Q. Are you on that bridge that Cash Money shot that bling bling video on?
You want to say that again, sir? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Are you on that bridge in New Orleans where Cash Money shot that bling bling video at? We see you was in the car. I heard.
No,
I'm in the
not.
background saying, "Ladies and gentlemen, are y'all shooting the video?"
No, brother, no.
Oh, okay. I just make a show.
I'm gonna let you know, brother. When we do a video, Lord, I'm gonna have to do a rap. You get on there with a Saint covered car and moonwalk.
Okay.
And have Juvenile doing the hook for me. I'm gonna have to kind of switch.
You do owe him a diss track though, for real. Way he came at you with the video, you owe him a. Yeah, I mean, you gotta get some of that get back. You know what I mean? So we need some of that New Orleans flavor.
Huh?
Yeah, Q ain't ready for that.
Hey.
Q ain't ready for that.
See, all I see, bro, is the fact that I see all that. You know what? That's what it's always been about. Lowe's been kind of secretly challenging me to a talent off. That's what it is.
I think he want an old school rap battle.
That's what the idea is.
I think he want a rap battle.
You don't want no problem. You don't want no problem.
I don't know, bro. But Lowe, you know what? Yeah, I'm good, bro. But Lowe's talented, man. That's my dog, man. He do a good job, man. He put together some good rhymes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you know, like I said, the brother's talented. I got to give him a shout out, bro. He forces all of us to elevate our creative gene right there, man. So shout out to my dog, Lowe, man.
Man, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Well, I was just getting ready to say that y'all mentioned, y'all didn't play in the preseason, and your play callers were calling plays in the preseasons. The Atlanta Falcons. Shouts out to Coach Carey who sent me the stat today. We ran the pistol formation 48% of the time of the game, twice as much as any other team in the NFL, which was the same complaint that we had last year whenever we started the season off slow. And our play callers didn't call plays in the preseason. As a matter of fact, our starters didn't play in the preseason, and it's looking like we could possibly miss the playoffs by one game once again after losing the first game of the season, 4-5 years in a row now? Because we refuse to play guys in the preseason. I think we're smarter than the average bear.
Hey, but Big Low, I think the analytics are starting to get the best of some people. Because you look at what some of these guys tell, the probability of this happening, we might as well just rest them. And it's just, to me, I think it's a recipe for disaster. And it makes for sloppy ass football. And it drives me crazy when I watch week one football for a majority of the teams out there. Buccaneers aren't far off from what most people did. And with the injuries we suffered in camp and everything else, we had more attention on a 464-pound guy that was a free agent than we did on guys that was really working to make the roster, make the team, and get things to go the right way. It was crazy how it was covered this year, just even how the team was covered from the media standpoint this year.
Every highlight we seen from Buccaneers training camp, Desmond Watson was propped up
walking around trying to figure something out.
That was sad too, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm like, I'm not trying to be funny. Between Desmond Watson and Shiloh Sanders, I was like, if I get one more question about either one of these cats, I'm gonna pull my hair out. I'm already bald head. Like, God.
So how you think folks felt about Texas State, and that's all they had to hear about was Deion and everything else with that? It's the same concept.
I feel what you're saying.
Yeah, it's the same concept. And I think Deion did a phenomenal job down there, but that's the same concept. But yeah, Shiloh, he had no chance to make that team. And that's the wild part of it all.
But football people understand that. People who are just fans of the story itself take it the wrong way. Like, was I pulling for Shiloh? Yes. But at the same time, seeing some of the film I saw, he was going to have to be above and beyond spectacular to steal a roster spot. So I always thought it was going to be practice squad for him on there. And then when that first cut come, if you're not called immediately back within those first 24 to 48 hours, it's slim to none. That's what a lot of people don't really understand the way it works now. And then the practice squad has gone from 5 to 15 people or whatever it is. And you didn't get that call back for that within that first week. Not a good look at all, man.
He was always a liability. Nobody really discussed it. He was a liability. He was at Jackson. He was a liability at Colorado. He was a liability at both spots.
I ain't gonna lie.
He was a liability.
He was a liability. He was a liability. He was a missed tackle waiting to happen.
Yeah.
It was a missed tackle on 2 legs.
Yeah.
Big Q, you want to let us know?
Yes, sir.
Like, let us know. So basically, we were talking about, how a lot of, our teams are feeling coming into the season. Like, moving forward, I'm trying to figure out how to.
Yup, you said not feeling confident? Is that what y'all saying?
In the words of Jesus, you yourself said it. So, I mean, with the whole quarterback situation, and how Saints fans feeling coming into the season?
To be brutally honest, as much as I tried to be as real as I am, man, with the commentary, a lot of people it's a mixed bag. I myself kind of fall on the side where I think there's improvement. I do see what Kellen Moore is attempting to do, from a mind state standpoint. I also recognize that the team is littered and loaded with talent. It's just they didn't have the leadership, and they didn't have a guy that was on top of the team with a solid plan. They didn't have a guy with accountability. I always aim it at the head coach, because if you don't have a solid head coach, a guy that knows what he's doing, your team is going to underperform. Regardless if you have top-notch talent there or not, they're going to underperform. The division is not clear. You got to galvanize the mindsets of all those different players into one unified front. And we didn't do that last year. They didn't do that over the last 4 years. Now that Dennis Allen is gone, you got a guy right there that a lot of people like, Kellen Moore. He does have to install what he got going on. It was a lot of mistakes made in week 1. A lot of the penalties, the offensive line shifts and all this holding and all this kind of old stuff. But I do like the energy and the mindset of the head coach to focus on just getting those errors cleaned up. Like, even we lost the game. We did lose the game, fellas, to the Cardinals, but it wasn't the fact that the Cardinals beat the Saints. The Saints had 13 penalties for 80-something yards. They one guy dropped the touchdown ball at the end of the game. A guy missed the field goal. So even if you gave the Saints the 13 penalties, they hit the damn field goal from 37 yards out, and the guy catches the touchdown, they win the game. So like I said, if you cut the penalties down and operate accordingly, they could win these games. So like I said, people think it's a 50-50 thing. Me personally, I think the Saints are a lot better than people are giving them credit for, because I'm not focusing on they're talking about this, that, and the third. I think the defense is ahead of the offense. I think the offense is moving and shaking and galvanizing. There's some people there that need to get their issue. Juwan Johnson is a guy that we love, but Juwan Johnson has the propensity to do things like he did in that game. The drop of credit. Juwan Johnson, it will do it like this for you. He will catch you 8 passes, and the 9th pass will throw a touchdown. He'll drop the son of a bitch. That's what he does over time. Now, I love him, but that has to change when the Saints paid him the big money. Bro, you got to lock in. It's all pro time. You're making $10 million a year over the next, 3 years is $31 million overall. It's time for him he got to level up to that Pro Bowl level. And then, of course, we got some issues with offensive line at the guards. One guy is Penning is hurt. We got Dylan Reduce in there. He's kind of shaky, but I think he'll improve. And Cesar Ruiz is another guy that we got our eye on. And Cesar Ruiz damn sure need to improve his game. So, like I said, I see the positives, but the Saints, like with Kellen Moore, people have to get it that he's going to make mistakes. His clock management wasn't all that. Will you not using them timeouts precisely? Him not missing in his personnel correctly. You trade 2 picks to get that big 6'5" wide receiver from Sean Payton. He don't play but 17 reps. You need to get that guy in there. 6'5" wide receiver with 4.47 speed can help you next to Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed, 2 burners. You got to get your personnel together. You got to get those guys right. We did not lean on Elvin Kamara enough in that game. We did not. Kendre Miller, the second back, and Elvin Kamara were running the ball well. We just didn't handle our business correctly. So we got to change that up, bro.
Well, let me ask you a question, Q. Are y'all comfortable with Spencer Rattler?
Yes, we are. We are comfortable with Spencer Rattler. We're definitely happy and comfortable with Spencer Rattler, and we rocking with Spencer Rattler. That's 1,000%. Just like you guys love Michael Penix and guys like Bryce and guys like what's the other help me out, Big James. Baker. There you go. Yeah, Baker.
The touchdown maker.
So you said that y'all
Baker, the touchdown maker. There you go.
You're just as comfortable,
bro. That's our guy, bro. If they named, he won. It was a close competition. The coach named him the guy. Hey, that's our guy. We rocking with our guy.
Sean,
you know,
what you think about that? Like,
I'm trying to mind my business, bro.
I'm just saying.
I'm trying to stay in my lane, bro.
Dave, why you got that smile on your face? You got that.
I was just
my man out here sounding like Mickey.
I was just listening.
Out here sound like Mickey. Online now, goddamn it, Dave. Hold on, I heard what you say, goddamn it. Online there. Online. I drafted that guy, goddamn it. You know, online. You know, I'm not gonna sit up here and talk about Spencer. Hold on, man. Tell you, goddamn it, I drafted him, and I ain't hit on the rest of those picks, but I like Spencer Rattler. Let me tell you, goddamn it. Hold on now. Shad, you hold on. Bryce Young's a good quarterback. Let me tell you. Hold on.
I mean, he had a rough one, though. He had a rough one. Not all his fault, but he definitely played a hand in some of the bad throws and the ball the lack of holding on to the football. It's just stuff we got to fix, man. It looked ugly. Hopefully we can turn it around, man. That's all I got is hope at this point, because I got to see it. I'm from Missouri. You got to show me, bro. I need to see it.
Now, hold on, because like everybody's telling me that Bryce was like looking at the board or something.
Yeah, I saw that, man. I'm not gonna look too deep into that. They were saying he wasn't locked in like during the timeout. He was looking at the game that was happening on the board instead of focusing in on the calls and trying to. I'm not looking at all that.
That's nothing new. Players do that all the time. They do it after they do it after their own plays. If you in a timeout and they show, most stadiums aren't showing highlights of other games anyway, but it's stuff on the screen that you might glance up at.
Yeah.
To me, that's people stretching and trying to find an excuse to why somebody do something, man.
They're only saying that because he had a rough one and they trying to just, blame anything on him at this point. But he didn't look. Bryce did not look good. On Sunday. Again, not all the receivers had some drops, some miscommunication issues, some snap issues. With Corbin and him coming back, it was a lot. I mean, it was just across the board offensively, not good enough. We leaned on a run. The run game was actually pretty solid, but then once we get down about a possession and a half, it's a wrap. Like we don't know how to adjust and come back. I mean, so
you know what, too, Shad and fam. I think too. It's week one. We hear the week one stuff. Y'all guys were talking about it on the show. I know y'all. I heard you guys talking about it on the last show. Y'all guys was real frustrated. Dave's voice was really high pitched that show. It was very
it was cute.
Dave's voice, bro. Hey, bro. I've never heard Dave that high pitched, bro. Dave was pissed, bro.
I was pissed.
Dave voice went up to another octave on there. Dave was letting them have it on the show, and Sean was trying to keep it cool. He was trying, bro. He was trying, bro.
Listen, I hate that we got so much negativity in the fan base. I try my best not to pile on, but bro, it's just frustrating, man. It's frustrating watching them play. And bro, we ended the season so well, kept keeping the Falcons out the playoffs. The no-look passes. We did so well at the end of the season. And to come out and do what we did was just extremely disappointed in week one.
So on behalf of Atlanta Falcons fans all over the world, right? All season, all we've been hearing is all the Panthers fans. Yeah, y'all see how we did y'all that last game. I seen how we did y'all that last game. Man, we finna come out and cook this year. Bryce Young, he finna just come out and kill it. And
That's what
this
we
whole
thought.
season, we've been saying, hey, y'all, chill out. Like, it was a game. He went off. You know, we changed our whole defensive strategy right before the game. But
Reaper.
Oh, go ahead.
You got the Reaper. He got y'all, but he right now it's just he Casper. We gotta we gotta find that dog. We gotta tap back in, bro. It did not look good. I was extreme cute. I mean, Big Low, you right, bro. You absolutely right. We thought that we were just gonna pick up where we left off, and it just extremely disappointing to come out the way we did. And Jacksonville is not that good of a team, bro.
No.
Like Big Game James said, Jacksonville ain't that. They not that good, bro. Like we made them look
sold.
like the all-stars out there, bro. Like it is Duval. Like come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Yeah, not bro. I'm not happy, bro. I have nothing. The only positive I can. J.C. Horn, immaculate interception, beautiful interception. That was a great play by him. Great individual play. And T-Mac, I mean, T-Mac is gonna be really good. He's him. He's gonna be one of them ones. He's gonna be one of them ones, and that's really all I can say about the game. That's it. I mean, honestly, that's really it.
Before we move on, I do want to say we got our first Superman chat of the night. Padre says, Big Q must know of a different Spencer Rattler or something. Says, if he like it, I love it. Hello. I hang up and listen. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. I mean, look, Q, if you like that, like, you know, it's in the eye of the beholder.
Say, bro, listen, bro. They don't come out. Them guys and quarterbacks don't come out the QB factory, you know, throwing and looking sharp and crisp. You know, they got to go through the fires of the NFL. They got to be baptized in fire, bro, by the NFL around out the edges, bro. So even the great Peyton Manning and several other really talented quarterbacks that came out, they started rough. It was a rough time frame for them. Now, I'm not comparing Spencer to none of those guys, but I'm saying that every quarterback has a growth period that they have to go through. We got some young quarterbacks. We got whether it's Spencer, you know, Spencer is the starter. You guys got Penix and Bryce is with Carolina. Baker's a veteran, but all these guys are young quarterbacks still figuring the game. I know Bryce is going into his third season, but still in all, these are young quarterbacks, and they just have to figure it out, man, bottom line. But like I said, Spencer will improve, man. Spencer will improve because I see the potential in him. I see, you know, there's certain things he got to work on, man. I ain't going to make no excuses for the kid. I watched the film on Spencer. We did it on the Patreon broadcast on Tuesday. It was several throws that Spencer had that was kind of low. Guys had to get down to get the ball. Like Chris Olave, several times he threw to Chris Olave. The pass was low. Chris had to get down low. That kind of prevented him from gaining the extra yardage. You put that ball on them guys, and guys can turn and run, or if you throwing ahead of them, one thing. That interception that wasn't an interception that the reporters was asking him about was a bad throw by Spencer. He threw it on the inside. He should have threw it to the outside toward the corner. When you got a blazer like Rashid Shaheed, you got to do that. And of course, he missed a few throws. There was a scramble that he should have took on. He's seen all that on the film. So, like I said, it's the first week. There was a lot of crap going wrong in that game, but a lot of stuff that I seen that was positive. They played with heart. They had these penalties, but a lot of these penalties they overcame. They got some of the yardage back. So, like I said, rookie head coach, young quarterback, but you got veterans throughout your team. They just got to get this stuff together. The question is, can Kellen Moore iron these wrinkles out and fix it? And we'll see. I think he can, man.
Well, I tell you something, Big Q. See, I know where you're coming from, and I'm gonna call you later. We could get through this together. I've been through this before with Desmond Ridder, so like this is something that we could work through.
Spencer Rattler is not Desmond Ridder, bro.
Look, all I'm telling you
That's
is
an insult. Now you went too far.
Look, you sounded a lot like I did. Dave, am I wrong? Am I wrong, Dave?
Well,
This sound awfully familiar. I ain't gonna lie. It sounds awfully familiar.
I told you on your show.
You did.
That he was the worst quarterback in the league, and you were trying your best to convince me otherwise.
But guess what? I'm from Atlanta. Like we the king of capping. So it's like I had to cap it up. Right. I had to cap it up. Look here, Q. You ever heard that story, Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah, that's a Disney story, ain't it?
Yeah, that story, Beauty and the Beast. Look, the fact of the matter is that one thing everybody don't let y'all know is that Belle fell in love with the Beast Like it took a while, right? But you sounded like Bill, like you falling in love with it. But it's like you
No,
trying to
no,
convince yourself. Like
no. I ain't.
convince yourself.
No. It's not. I don't need to be convinced of anything, bro.
Okay.
I
Okay.
I know. I
I'm just
know.
saying.
Right. I know the team, but like I said, bro, if you break and decipher the guy down, it's a lot of positives, and there's some things you got to work out. So I mean, it's just how it is, bro. It's
That's
just
it.
what it is. When you dealing with young quarterbacks, bro, and you bring them into your system, you gotta get them to play a certain way. They gotta play better. And then when you got an inexperienced quarterback, all those guys around him has to step up. All of them. You can't put all that stuff on his shoulder and say, okay, take us to the playoffs, take us to whatever. The whole team has to step up around him. And he has to play better, ain't no doubt about it. But our offensive line has got to play better. The head coach has got to do a better job of play calling in that game. He got to know who his featured guys are. Like I said, Elvin Kamara is the star that stirs that Saints drink. And you can't treat him like he's a regular running back. Elvin Kamara, in my estimation, should never leave the field. He's well conditioned. If you don't use him at running back, damn it, use him as a wide receiver. He's a matchup nightmare. He never should leave the field. And that's not what Kellen Moore did. He didn't lean on him like that. So, like I said, he's out there. He creates opportunities for everybody else because the defense is wanting to know every time, where's Elvin at? And if they're paying attention to Elvin, that's opportunities for other guys. There's too many really good players we have out there for the game to behave the way it is. But with any young quarterback, anybody. But I'm saying at the same time, those guys got to have time to learn. They got to play better, and you got to provide them the time to develop. If they're your guy, that's the
Well,
bottom
look,
line. And that's a lot of people don't like Spencer, and that's fine, man. But like I said, we rocking with him. That's my starting quarterback.
well, look. Let me tell you something, Q. And Rashard and Dave. The
I,
fact of
I
the
wasn't
matter
as high as Dave on that one, was it? My voice wasn't as
Nah,
high as Dave on
nah,
that.
nah,
It was
nah,
Was it?
nah,
close.
nah,
It
No,
was
Dave,
close.
close,
nah,
close,
nah,
but
that wasn't even.
hey,
I'll be honest,
hey,
that wasn't even
hey,
close.
but hey, Sean, let me ask you something, bro. Did I say bro like it's when my dog Sean get mad, bro, he'll unload the bro gun on
you
you.
gonna hit the bro.
Bro, I be,
Yeah,
You'll
you
hit the
gonna hit the
bro.
bros. It's the bro. Yeah, see, I don't know if I got as many bros in
bro,
there as my
I be
dog Sean,
trying,
man.
I be trying to chill. I ain't no killer, but don't push me, bro.
Uh-oh.
They go push me, man. I be
They
trying to
look,
chill.
man. You out here trying to freaking trying to
I be trying
protest
to
and
chill.
But
Listen,
look, Rashard,
enough is
Dave, and
enough.
Q. The fact of the matter is that I don't know if y'all noticed, we've been talking this whole time about everything our team and our coaches have been doing wrong. And Q just over there. I mean, James just over there chilling like
as
I
he
wish I had
should.
no problem.
When you're
I would have
first in the
been quiet
division, you
too.
can do that.
Yeah.
Starting off the season the right way, still didn't play great. Got guys on IR. Baker didn't have his best
Lost.
game. We had a combined 101 yards rushing between 5 people, and our quarterback was the leading rusher. Bucky Irvin couldn't get off against that defense. Chase McLaughlin tried to sell the game, as the kids like to say in school nowadays, missing the extra point and then missing the field goal late in the fourth quarter. But what I liked the most out of this game was seeing what Emeka Ibuka is going
Oh my
to be
God,
capable
man.
of doing.
Boy.
And early on, when I was first mad because I thought we should go defense with that pick, and then I started seeing more and more stuff, I was like, diamond in the rough and a gem. And I wouldn't say diamond in the rough, but he is going to be that guy to just get him on page. And everybody's praising and saying that he might be one of the smartest football players I've ever seen in the building at all.
Wow.
And that's saying a lot, coming from your front office and your peers. So, I'm excited, and then that's why Buccaneer fans, y'all be careful, man, because a lot of y'all talked a lot about wanting Todd Bowles gone, but right now he might be one of the most consistent things in this whole division and figuring out a way to win titles 4 years in a row. About to go on 5. We'll talk about that part later.
I mean, look,
I'll tell you, man, winning sure make you cocky, don't
I wouldn't know the feeling.
hey, what you talking about? Like, hey,
Man.
I mean, I can't really disagree with what you're saying as far as Ty Bowles being the most consistent thing in the division because, I mean, look, we've had Arthur Smith and Raheem Morris and, Q them, they had Dennis Allen who, kind of. I mean, let's be honest.
All right, Lo, we get the point. We can go to the
I'm
next
just saying. I'm just saying. Did
said we
Dennis
get the
Allen coach
point.
them out of that game the other night with the Bears? Because it kind of felt like it. And
Well,
then
bro, that's what. Well, y'all know better. Don't he from Atlanta? He come from Georgia up there. He from y'all side, ain't it?
nah,
We
but
trying to
see,
get him back to you. We don't want nothing to do with him.
but see, smell like y'all. Like we can't. He done been in New Orleans too long. We can't keep him. He ain't no. That ain't us. That's
Well,
a
well, if that's the case, you got Terrafano and about 6 or 7 other Saints people up there. You
man.
know, I mean,
I
they
dare
must
tear
smell
you up
pretty
on
good if
Sunday.
you got them up in that building.
I dare tear you up on
You know
Sunday.
what, Lo? You know what? Let me ask you something, Lo. Well, Lo, I got a bone to pick with you. I got a
What?
bone to pick with you. You sent was
What we got?
Dimitrov down here looking for a job, and that stupid Mickey Loomis hired him. Did you know that?
Yeah, I knew that. That's what. Look. Whenever I seen that right there, I was like, yeah, it's time to take him off the smoker. They done. Big Game James, you gotta go ahead and take it out the smoker and let it rest for a little bit. Whenever
Yeah.
Thomas Dimitrov went
He's
to
supposed
New
to be
Orleans
a
Saints,
consultant.
yes, whenever he
He's supposed
went
to be
to the
some
New
type of
Orleans
consultant.
Saints, that's our old GM. I said, oh yeah, Saints are done. Time to take him off the smoker. It's over with, bro.
But why do so many people do that? Why do so many teams think it's cool to just keep recycling guys that didn't work out where they were beforehand? And man, that shit frustrates me so much in so many different avenues of football. And they do that a lot, man. I hate seeing all these recycled players, sometimes people, GMs, and everything else.
Man,
but it's glad we'll work for y'all.
It's a family, man.
It
Yeah.
legit is.
It is a brotherhood. They help each other out. You're right.
It legit is. Thomas Dimitrov hadn't done nothing in the last 4 years, and he all of a sudden can become a consultant for the Saints. That's crazy. I mean, what did you say?
I said Mickey Loomis and lost it. But see, the thing is, bro, with Mickey Loomis here, it's like Mickey's almost like a football mafia boss, in my opinion. He's a football mafia boss. He the VP, the vice president of football ops for the Saints, and he's the general manager. So you can keep the VP job, give the general manager. We got a young assistant general manager named Kai Hart. He's a very good assistant general manager, brother, who can be a really solid general manager for us from an assistant level. Mickey's buku old, been here since the dawn of civilization.
Q put out one of the old New Orleans words. He said, "Buku." Go ahead, Q.
He's buku, bro. He's major old. He's old, ancient. So I mean, he could get a guy the job, but instead, what Mickey does is he hired a bunch of former general managers to do the general manager job in different aspects. So, and he still retains the power of the general manager. So it's like it's really weird how Mickey Loomis. It's not weird, but they're not doing anything. Gail don't know shit from Shinola about how to run a football team, and they overuse Mickey to allow him to do these things. So it's just really sad because Mickey said he could do it for another 20 years. I mean, he literally said that. So in the end, I just think it's sad. I think it's a misuse of talent because bringing all these old guys, these old former general. I like Randy Mueller, who they brought to the team back. He used to be with Seattle, but all these other guys, bro, I don't see a need to keep adding these guys as consultant because Dimitrov didn't do nothing. They said that he helped Atlanta get to the Super Bowl. I don't want nothing. No disrespect, Lo. I don't want nothing from Atlanta, man, but some wings. You understand what I'm saying, brother? Just get, some hot wings, Lo. You know what I'm saying?
You heard that?
He wanted
We ain't want nothing for hot wings, bro.
He wanted the Magic City lemon peppers. That's what he said.
Man,
there you go, brother. You know the lemon peppers. You know all that.
With that, bro.
That's rough, right there.
You don't gotta take that, dog.
I said, no disrespect, Lo. I said no disrespect.
I mean, but see, whenever a man says no disrespect, he means
it's all the disrespect on planet Earth.
Like there you go.
EARF, Earth.
Man,
I just told the truth, brother. Listen, I just think it's a mistake. That's all.
I mean, so moving forward here, I mean, all of us are 0-1. Big Game James, he's 1-0. Shouldn't be, but he is, unfortunately.
You're better.
If and spliff. If was a spliff, we all be high right now, Lo. Come on with the shit to be.
Come on, man.
I mean, yeah, just like it shouldn't have been close if the kicker does his job. I mean, we both could say if, coming off of this game.
Come on, James, man. All them holding calls and the drop interceptions that we had. I don't know what y'all.
Shit, talk to your players. Why they not ready? If they would have played in the preseason, they might have caught one or two of the motherfuckers. Let me see my French.
Look here, man. See, now you hit below the belt, James. Now I know that you'd have lost some weight since your playing days, so I might add you. You keep on, James. I'm gonna have to come out to Texas.
Hey, I got one good pass rush in me, dog. Just let me know what you want to do. I got one good one left in me, bro.
I told my wife that the other day. I said, I got a good 15 seconds of fighting left in me. After that, I'm gonna have to be that old that keep that thing on me.
I told they asked me that last weekend on the sideline. They said, "Hey James, you think you got one more play?" Yeah, I said, "You get me in on that third and short, I can help you out." I said, "Other than that, I said I got to tap right out after that one, though."
Tag on. Well, so Rashad and Dave, y'all let me know moving forward. Like, where do y'all see yourselves going the rest of the 2025 season? And take your heart out of it, like because.
Everything depends on what happens in Arizona. Arizona typically is our get back game. We're going up to Arizona this weekend. I think we're 14-6 against Arizona historically.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So like if we go up to Arizona and we look like we did against Jacksonville, ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy.
Yeah, and I agree with Dave. This Arizona game, and I've always said this, and I said this on my show, is that I don't care about losing. We've experienced so much losing. I'm numb to losing. It's not about the L. It's about the how you take the L. You know what I mean? And we are really. I need to see us have some fight, bro. I'm watching other games, other primetime games, and it just don't look like the same brand of football, bro. It looks like we playing on a whole nother level, and it's not in a good direction, right? So I need us to really lock in. I need Canales to get these guys going. We need to show some passion. Somebody need to get ejected. Like we need to really, like something got to give here. And I do expect them. Let me not say I don't expect anything. Let me not say that I don't expect anything from this team. I hope that they turn it around. That was unacceptable what we saw in Jacksonville, and we got to get back. We got to get it back in blood. So we got to Arizona. It's not personal. We really have to go hard this game, and we need to show some fight and get a dub. I think we're capable. I think we have the talent. We did lose Turk Wharton for about 4 weeks, and we lost Jalen Coker to IR for 4 weeks. So we got some guys that are down, but ultimately that shouldn't stop the show. We should be able to still continue and be competitive. So I'm hoping we bounce back because our schedule don't get no easier, bro. Like that schedule was brutal towards the middle. It's brutal. It's brutal. So we gotta start getting these dubs. Well, I'm certainly not worried about the Falcons game. I'm not worried about that one. And no, I'm joking. That's a joke.
No, I ain't worried about it. No. We're not doing that. We absolutely ain't worried about them.
Nah, that's a joke. We worry about the Falcons. They solid, bro. They solid.
See, I appreciate
all jokes aside. All jokes aside. Now it's tough. So after that, who we got? I think we got y'all next week. Yeah. We got the Falcons after Sunday. We got the Patriots after that. We got Miami, and then it gets Dallas, Jets, Buffalo, Green Bay, Saints, 49ers, the Rams. It gets tough, bro. It gets tough. Yeah, it gets tough. So we got to start playing well, man. We can't wait until the end of the season like we did last year. We got to hit the ground running sooner than that. I think that's a Carolina boy asked a good question though. We don't know if Canales trusts Bryce like that with the play calling. I don't think he's really handed the keys over like that, bro. Like it's a real state.
Wow.
We'll see. We'll see.
I mean, what you think, Dave? So I mean, I know you said that game against the Cardinals is a huge one, but like moving forward, like you kind of agree with what Rashard's saying?
I do, man. Like we're seeing stuff we shouldn't be seeing at this point. And I believe that our owner is going to step back. He stepped back, and I'm very impressed that he has. So I don't think he's going to panic fire because he's panic fire in the past. So, but I think if he does decide to make decisions, which I don't expect him to do, he's going to clean house. He ain't going to just be the coach.
I mean,
folks got to remember.
We don't want to go that route, man. I think we got We got what it takes, man. This
Yeah,
dude
y'all
just got
got something there.
We got.
No, we're
play,
there. We're there. It's just
they gotta execute.
It's just I don't know.
Canales got to coach his way out of this, man. He got to man up and coach. Like he got to really.
He got to quit
in.
talking about tackling.
Yeah, this whole Cali too cool. Nothing gets to me. Like we need to see some emotion, bro. We need to see
Carolina,
something.
Bro. Like come on, like this is the Southeast. Like come on.
Yeah, like he got to understand.
That Southern hospitality goes to a point.
He keep it up. He gonna have to write another book. And he had to write a book to get out his last situation with a wife. He keep it up. He got to write another one, a part 2. You know what I mean? So,
I don't think Tepper is gonna give a damn about that book. I just want y'all to know that.
Daggone. Big Game James, like you let me know. I mean, after y'all, finesse y'all way to a win last week. Y'all let me know, like, I mean, how do you see the rest of your season going moving forward? Like, I mean, do you feel good about where Tampa Bay's at right now? I know y'all got a lot.
I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. I wanted to come in to week 1 at least get one against Atlanta, that first one, because last year we got swept by the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? God be true, right? Wanted that first one to happen. Going in with Tristan Wirfs being out, y'all supposedly upgraded your pass rush. Wanted to make sure we were gonna be there.
That was you ain't got to take that, bro.
We did it.
You didn't have to take that, bro. You gonna just let that one slide. You ain't even say. You ain't even react.
No,
come
but
on, Lo.
Tristan Wirfs being out, Chris Godwin being out, other injuries happen. To see Zion McCollum step up and play a little bit better. Still can't even see our rookie Benjamin Morrison play yet because he's still dealing with the injury, not knowing when he's going to be back. So I got what I wanted out of it, but at the same time, I know that game easily could have gone another way. This week against the Texans, no offense, Low, but I do think this will be a tougher opponent defensively than we saw against Atlanta. Baker can't make some of the mistakes and throws that he made in this game, or it will cost us, right? But I've always thought, because of our division, that we would win the South. I still believe that after seeing week 1 and how everybody else played.
How y'all hear this?
But we gotta take it. But we have to take care of the things we can take care of. Because we had success last year and we were beyond banged up. So if we can keep everybody somewhat healthy this year, I feel a lot better about it.
Hey, you got beef, bro.
Hey, Dave. Hey, Dave, could you please hit the I hate y'all joint?
No.
I hate y'all.
Thank you.
Do anything to replace y'all.
I appreciate that, Dave. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I mean,
you got beef, bro.
No, hey, Rashad, I caught a lot of hell from a lot of different Falcon fans on some other stuff that I posted and did, man. And they was trying to put me through the ringer, dog. And I was like, you right, Lo. I'm just on your Falcons platform, and I shouldn't do that to you.
Man,
nah, you fine.
I felt relieved as hell, dog, because I was catching strays left and right from them Dirty Bird fans, bro. Left and right.
That's funny, man. That's funny, man. He said supposedly you upgraded your pass rush, and Texans is going to be a far better challenge than the Falcons were.
You know what, James? I hope they kick out in between the washing machine and the dryer this weekend. I hope you find that other sock that I've been looking for. You go. Big Q.
What's up, my brothers?
Hey, okay. You tell Manny Fresh and them to hold on for a second?
Yes, sir. Yeah, they're chilling right now, brother. What's going on?
All right. Hey, so how are you feeling about the Saints moving forward after that first week? Like, what's your outlook on the team the rest of the season?
It's fixing it in motion, bro. That's what it is. It's about the game's about adjustments, right? Well, week 1, most of all of us can talk about the game of adjustments, bro. We seen how the first week went down. We all know that it usually take you at least 2 or 3 weeks before you start seeing the team identity round out. Until people start really kind of stepping on the pedal, so to speak. 3 to 4 weeks to develop and get these little pesky things out the way. But I like how they talking, man. And like I said, I don't think it's a far off thing. If this will test Kellen Moore's ability as a head coach right now to get them guys lined up correctly. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they'll do it because we got all of these Alvin, Chris Olave, Rashid Shaheed, all of our playmakers are there. They just have to make some adjustments. All these guys are here. All these guys are well. Now Trevor Penning is out We got some good news on Taysom Hill. He'll come, later on down the line. But at the same time, like I said, we're not facing any juggernaut teams. We got the 49ers coming up. Kittles is on the IR. Their quarterback is not, Purdy's not going to play at the Saints. The Saints should be able to go in there, and defend the dome against a beaten up San Francisco team and just keep it going, man. Just keep adding to it week after week. And take it one step at a time, one game at a time. Just add on top of it, man. That's the game plan. We're not trying to consume and eat all the stuff on the plate at the same time. We're gonna take one bite at a time. That's the correct philosophy, bro. And that's how we operate, man. So yeah, I think they'll improve, man. The guy is too smart not to improve, man. I think we'll be okay. A lot of Who That Nation, man, they're a little shaky at first, but hey, man, relax. It's the first week, and I expect some stuff. I expect 13 goddamn penalties and all this stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm still very much encouraged from the talent we have and the fact that I like Kellen Moore. I think he'll reach the team and they'll play better.
Okay. And and following up with what you're saying, Q, that's where I'm at with the Atlanta Falcons. I feel like we're in
Right.
a position where, hey, the first week didn't go the way that we wanted to. I mean, last year we literally owned the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We had to pay property taxes on them because we legit.
See, Sean, see what happened. See how the jams come back, and then
You got to fire first. That's what it is.
Got to get let loose.
Yeah. So I mean, we knew
You got to
that was
bomb
Tampa.
first.
Look, we knew that was Tampa Bay's most important game of the year, and they took it a little bit more seriously than we did. So now moving forward, it's all about continuous improvement. So, we're looking at, the things that we didn't fully get done on Sunday. We brought in some kickers for a kicking competition.
Oh, Young way out of here.
That's the way it's looking.
Oh yeah. They put some. They got some comp for him.
Yeah.
Young way about to be out of the paint. He gonna be out of the paint way.
He gonna.
Nah,
Hey,
Dave,
what you talking
Dave used to call him Young Ho.
about?
Man,
Everybody call me Young Ho.
Everybody call me Young Ho.
But yeah, I mean, we the short yardage situations that we didn't, complete on Sunday. Big game James, he'll tell you, we were in the pistol, 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, and we ran the same play about 7 times. If you want to know where the ball's going, all you gotta do is follow the tight end that went in motion and motion back across the line.
Sound like the Panthers.
Sound like the Panthers. So I mean,
and good teams know how to study film and read tendencies too. So
exactly. So moving forward, our pass rush. I know Big Game James. He alluded to the fact that it was supposed to be improved. Fortunately for Tampa Bay, they're better at holding than we are at rushing the passer. So I mean, it's one of them situations where it didn't follow through the way that it should. We also got a Superman chat. Chantel says Carolina reached out to the Browns about getting their rookie quarterback. That's coming from inside sources. Da-da-da! That's a Superman chat. Is that true?
Which one? I haven't heard that.
Okay, yeah,
I haven't heard it.
Okay.
I mean, somebody play low some violin music too, man, because he crying over here coming in.
Crying.
Some people hold better than some people rush. Everybody hold in the NFL, dog. That means your guys just don't know what they're doing. You gotta know how to break them hands down.
It was blatant.
You know what I'm saying?
It was blatant. You can't break them hands down when they all right here. Come on, James. They all over here. Them boys saying, "You really got a hold." I mean, I legit heard it. Well, let me hold you tight. I heard it all day long. So I mean, yeah, man. Well, look, I mean, moving forward, I know that it's one of those cases where everybody in here got something to do. Our schedules, it was hard for them to line up. So this show is going to be a little bit shorter. But before we go, Rashad, I need to know who's going to win the division. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right now, I reserve the right to change my mind. But right now, I'm going to go Bucks, Falcons, Panthers, Saints.
Okay. I ain't mad at it.
I unfortunately agree with Rashad, but this is a reminder for you.
I hate y'all. I do anything to replace y'all.
It's an unfortunate turn of events.
Daggone. Everybody in the chat, y'all feel free to let us know who y'all think is going to be the first, second, third, and fourth. Big game, James. Who you think is going to win the division? First, second, third, and fourth.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers coming first. The Atlanta Falcons second.
Daggone.
My bad, Dr. Slip. Bro. I was about to say Dirty Birds. That's why.
Okay.
Could have just called them buzzers. It would have been all right there too.
Wow.
Atlanta Falcons second. Carolina, New Orleans.
Dang, man, everybody saying New Orleans is last. Dang.
I ain't sold on Spencer Rattler yet, man. And Q said that's the guy he going with him, and I might be wrong, but right now,
Q said he loves. He said I love Spencer Rattler. Q, let us know.
Are you enjoying this, ain't you?
Why you saying like that though? I
don't remember even saying it like that. You know,
that's how you said it. How did he say it, Rashad?
That's how he said it.
I said I love Spencer Rattler. That's how he said it. Shout out to Uncle Steve. Because Uncle Steve used to say that all the time about Desmond. Like that was a joke. I love Desmond. So, you know, I flipped it around. I love Spencer Rattler. That's so, you know, but my bad, Q. Go ahead and let us know, you know.
Oh yeah, that's easy, bro. Saints, Bucks, Panthers, Falcons. That's easy, bro. Next question.
I talk about from the top to the bottom. Read it like this.
Oh, man.
You like Jay-Z, the best between 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, low, I ain't stutter. Saints, Bucks, Panthers, Falcons, brother. That's right. That's what I said.
You talking draft pick order?
No, I'm talking about what you asked. I asked the question, my brother. Saints, Bucks, Panthers, Falcons. I did not stutter.
Bless your heart, boy. Bless your heart. That's all I can tell you, Q. You a diehard.
What he say?
He said, I love Spencer Rattler. That was Shout out to Uncle Steve, man. I can't take credit for that. I can't take credit for that, though. That was our Uncle Steve. Just shout out to Uncle Steve's Lounge. Huge Atlanta.
What's up, Uncle Steve?
But yeah, his thing was, whenever we were going through the whole Desmond Ritter thing, I love
real tears. Real tears.
Oh man,
Big Q, I love Spencer Rattler. It's okay, Q. It's all right.
Stand on it.
Stand on it,
with
man.
your chest, bro.
Stand on business.
That's why Q got the camera on. He naked over there. That's what he don't want us to get. He don't want us to get banned.
Say, bro, I don't remember saying it like that, bro. But hey, man,
that's how I heard it. You might have
heard
it. That's how I heard it.
You heard it? How you say it?
Oh man, I don't remember it like that, brother.
That's definitely how I heard it. That's
how you heard. I love Spencer Rattler. That's what he said.
You didn't want to say it, but I gotta say it.
You gotta say it, man. Well,
say it with your chest, bro.
Look, I mean, even though Tampa Bay is leading right now, I feel like the Atlanta Falcons are going to be first in the division when it's all said and done.
We heard that before.
Falcons, we have. We also heard that y'all were going to beat us last year, but 2 times that didn't happen. So, we know between the two of us, we know y'all slipped one in on us. That
what
time.
was it like watching Wild Card Weekend?
That's what. I mean, look, y'all lost too. Now we was all sitting together on the couch when it was all said and done.
I'm a laugh.
We was all sitting together on the couch.
Let me tell you something. I'm laughing because you thought you were gonna be there.
I did.
I knew I wasn't gonna be there, so I'm laughing. I knew what it was.
Well, look, we win in the division this year. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it.
For your coach's sake, you better.
But look, I can't speak for him. You know,
I'm just saying, if you like your coach. Just saying.
Once again, I can't speak for him.
All I can tell you get fired every year after the season. B.
Look,
are you gonna be part of that quarter?
At the end of the day, I can see us winning the division. Tampa Bay. Look, at the end of the day, Baker Mayfield, really, really good quarterback. But you know, there's two sides to Baker Mayfield: Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And I feel like moving forward, we're going to get better. And Tampa Bay is going to drop down to 2. Carolina's going to be number 3. And by the end of this season, y'all going to have questions about your quarterback situation. I think y'all might be considering moving on. And, I mean, Saints, I mean, they going to be trying to figure out. They wandering aimlessly around the bayou. You know, trying to figure.
Low, I don't think any one of us got a crystal ball, my brother. You never know how this thing goes.
I mean, look, I ain't saying I do, you know. I mean, but I know that.
I mean, what's this wandering around aimlessly around the bayou talk you got going on?
Look, man,
what's that all about?
I mean, everybody know I say that the Saints been wandering aimlessly around the bayou, you know, looking for a quarterback. You know, is it going to be Rattler or Shook? You know, so you know we gonna see what's going. We
shall see. That's right.
Doug Saint, he told me. I mean, Saint Doug told me to get the hate out of my heart. Ain't no hate. It's just
you do hate him, but listen, I got to roll, guys. This has been fun. Shada's gonna do the pleasantries about where you need to follow and all that stuff. Well, you can follow me at Champ D1012. You can follow the podcast at Panther Nation PC. You can check us out on YouTube. We go live every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. And never forget, Big Low. Never forget.
I hate y'all. I do anything to replace y'all.
And I'm out.
All right, Dave.
Mic drop.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, boy. That mic gonna drop in 2 weeks. I know that. That mic gonna drop in 2 weeks. Are y'all coming to Atlanta for the game, Rashad?
No, that's a home game, bro. You coming to
No, I'm talking about whenever y'all come.
Probably. We'll see. Probably.
Okay. Yeah. If you do, make sure that you let me.
You got the suite set up for me?
I'm working. You know, it depends on how everything going. I'm working though. I'm working. I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
All right, bet.
Big game. Low
sound like Umar Johnson on that one.
See, I didn't say it 3 times.
That's right. You got to say it 3 times, bro.
Yeah. That's it. You got to say it 3 times. You know, the same way you said, I love Spencer Rattler 3 times. Like that's how it is. Big AJ, you want to let everybody know where they can find you at, my friend? Oh, James, we can't hear you, bro.
It can't hear you, bro.
My bad. I was coughing, so I had to turn that microphone down. My bad, because you said something that made me sleepy, and I didn't want to disrespect everybody else who was listening.
Damn.
So, you can catch me on my Tampa Bay Buccaneers content on Big Games Peter Perspective on YouTube. You can always find everything on BGSE Network. And, that's my sports show, my Buccaneers show, and a little bit of everything else, man. My Twitter handle is at JCan97.
Definitely. Appreciate you, Big Game James. I always enjoy you coming on as usual. Look, I ain't got nothing but love for you after y'all beat us last week. I had to come on here with you, because Coach Rona, she was asking me, she was like, "You sure you gonna let him come on there?" I like, look, it's James. If it was anybody else, we wouldn't be seeing the likes of you.
Well, I appreciate that, Lo. I appreciate you keeping it a buck with your boy, man. I do.
It's all love, bro. Big Q, you want to let everybody know where they can find you, my friend?
Yes, sir. First of all, shout out to my brothers, man. BNP, brother James, and my dog Big Low, NFC South Roundtable. Always great, always awesome shows, man. I hope y'all enjoy these shows, man, as much as I do. But you can find me on YouTube, the Sports Coma. You can put it in Google and put it up. Audio streams, show on YouTube, or go to the www.thewhothatdaily.com, THEWHothatdaily.com. Full service news site, sports, politics, all that kind of stuff is there. you can check our content out. It's there as well. Much love.
Definitely appreciate you, Big Q. Appreciate that, Bo. Shy, you want to let everybody know where they can find y'all at, my friend?
Yeah, man. At Panther Nation Podcast, check us out. Still on the road to 25,000 subs. So come on over, sub up. We've been trucking along, trying to get there slowly but surely, man. But sub on up. Appreciate
That's
y'all.
big, dog.
At
That's
Panther Nation
awesome.
PC, man.
Great,
All that
bro.
good stuff, man. We
Great
appreciate
to
y'all.
hear it, man. Great to hear it. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing over there, my brother. We also got a Superman chat from Coach Carey. Miss Carey, baby. She says this is the best NFC South Roundtable show on YouTube. Shouts out to the whole panel. I hope y'all can do these more often. Rise up. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. We definitely appreciate that, Coach Carey. Definitely appreciate that. Okay, y'all can find me at Bigelow Country Sports on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever. Just old country boy, former football coach that loves to sit around and talk about sports. We actually put out a music video on Friday. You know, we hit them with the Young Dro shoulder lean rendition, rep the team. So y'all make sure that y'all check that out. We're gonna have a really, really good time this season as we go to get this division title. Everybody that's watching, make sure that y'all hit that like button. Make sure that you share the channel with your friends and family. And also make sure that you hit the subscribe button for all of these great content creators if you want to get the inside scoop of what's going on. In the meantime, y'all stay safe, be easy. Please don't do anything that I would do. What in the world, Bo?